Right, give a little bit of line to play. There he is. Oh, yep.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Boozman Outdoors. So for today's video, I've done something a little different. Since I'm spending time with family, friends, and I'm using a lot of different clips together, I'm going to end up just commenting on a lot of this film today. Anyways, today you can watch me go through, get bait, see some of my favorite local stores from where I grew up, and then hopefully catch a couple fish. So as I'm driving along here, this is Illinois, and the previous bait store we were just at was Willie's. There's not many bait stores around, so we ended up having to go a bit out of the way. Right here's a Roxy's, and I believe my wife gets super excited.
Woo, Roxy!
There she is.
Yeah! Izzy, you want
So it's one of our favorite restaurants as well. It's not far from the house I own it now as well. Got some great food and some amazing service. So we head back in the Jeep with my dog Izzy, not my retiree. I have 3 shepherds. She is a beast. I don't know what is wrong with her, but she loves messing up trees.
Zach, you raised that.
I didn't do that. She's strong and driven, so we ended up actually having her drag our gear out as always. Not only does it wear her out so that she's a little calmer while we're out there, but it saves me a lot of strenuous work as well. And off she goes. She almost took my wife out right there.
Girls. Wipe yourself, Marie.
So this here is Lake Arthur and Moraine State Park. And what we're doing right now is we're heading out to one of my childhood spots across the way in Muddy Creek. I do a lot of kayaking, boating up here, and obviously ice fishing. It's one of the first places to freeze on this lake, and generally has some of the nicest looking ice. I ended up struggling a lot initially due to the fact that the water level is much lower than normal. This lake at the deepest point is around 36 feet, so when it drops 2 foot, that makes a massive difference in like these coves like I'm in. So 6 foot of water has become 4, and that ice has put a lot of pressure on those fish as well. So we ended up moving several times and eventually moved to some deeper water and were able to hook up on a few.
Yeah, we could or kick it outside. Either way, and the middle pops up.
This is my Eskimo 8-man hut. It is pretty large. I would say it fits 4 comfortably. Yes, you could fit 8 in it, but I would not want to. I also run a 10-inch auger that runs off propane, which I love. It's much better than a 2-stroke. Try to start it in the cold, and it has a lot less maintenance than a 4-stroke. I've never had to pull more than 3 times to get it started, and most of the time it goes off in the first. I'm making my wife and my cousin stake everything down. So for here, what we're doing is setting up tip-ups. If you aren't familiar with those, what they are basically fish traps. There's flags on the top, and when the string gets pulled out, it kicks the flag up in the air to alert us that a fish has taken the bait. So we set those out far apart, and we can watch them from our hut. For these, we drop down a shiner, and a lot of them have a steel leader on it, hoping that we can hook into a pike or something like that. The same weekend I was fishing, there was a few people that had registered almost 40-inch pike, multiple of them. So we were out hunting for those. That tip up right there is probably the most standard one you can find, and you can buy, I think Walmart even sells some of them, some versions of it.
So this is my other shepherd, Izzy. Call her my little crackhead. Huh? Are you my little crackhead? Yeah. She's had a lifelong dispute with trees. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah. What's she doing?
So my feet did stay dry, but I got them a little cold and had to heat them up there. That's why you saw the evaporation. Sitting outside, I got a nice bite here from I would assume be a panfish.
And a bite.
I left the hut to get a little deeper water, and I was marking more over there. So I ended up moving the hut, unscrewing everything, having the girls get everything out. And they just picked it up and carried it 30 or 40 yards or so.
Yell at me if I'm gonna run over a tip up.
This tent, the nice thing about it, it's very easy to set up. Obviously in wind it's a little more difficult, just in terms of getting everything staked down before it slides away. But it has served me really well, and it's a lot lighter than it looks as well. I initially started just the first few years sitting on a bucket with my rod, and then I built my own shack that I ended up dragging around. And then I was gifted this from my parents for Christmas, I think right around when I joined the service. So this is like my second experience out in it.
Why you do that? Why you do that?
Oh! It's in my underwear. It went the whole way down.
There's another one. There's another one. You can have him.
Where?
He's right there in the bottom.
Where? Oh, he's that caught a little bluegill.
There you go. Is it a little bluegill or is it like normal?
So is it the yellow thing?
Normal.
The little one that's going up?
So that one right there is not me. That is something else.
Oh, okay.
Clark check. He's a good guy.
Izzy, what are you doing?
Bite your way through life.
She's special.
Then she can't find it.
She exploded it.
Oh, see it.
No. The doe. She. Oh no, somebody might have kicked the antlers off already.
They fell off.
Looks like it. He's been picked clean though. There's his hide.
So while I was looking for a new spot, I swung by the store and got some nice floor mats that you'd see in like a workshop or something like that. They're just simple 2x2 squares that snap together, and they're nice and light, while putting some nice insulation as well. So by doing this, I actually was able to increase the temperature by about 10 degrees inside my tent, and I keep myself out of the water as well. So everybody's feet were much warmer, and it was much more pleasant for my dog as well. It's a little difficult to pack just because of the amount of space it takes up, but if you're planning on staying somewhere for a while, I highly recommend doing so.
Check to see if that shiner was still alive. Oh, yeah, it's still alive. It's alive.
You can tell right here how much nicer it is just by adding that floor.
It's all you.
What's that?
So it's all you. He's there. Oh, he's peeling.
Get a little bit more into play. There he is. Oh, yep.
All right. You want your shiner back? There you go.
It's a lunker.
About time, huh?
That's about 14, 13,
Yeah.
13 inches.
He's got some growing room anyways.
Yeah, I ain't keeping them on. Cool. Get him back in the water.
Ed.
We'll take a picture.
Nope, not.
Right on that point, there's a eagle's nest. It's the size of this, almost the size of this hut. That's how big it is. But I've seen it quite a few times. I've seen it like that eagle.
He knocked over your beer.
It's
Dog knocked over your
Oh
beer.
shit!
Izzy, drink it.
Hey,
Point
you want
to
to drink the beer?
Yeah.
Did she have somebody with her?
Who?
I hear a male's voice.
Because
with
there's
her.
two guys up there.
Oh.
I was gonna say it might be Mike.
We're not doing too good at jigging.
I see. He's right there. He's right below
Maybe a
me.
fucking bluegill or something over there, you know? It's pissed because the geese were out.
Right here we got some wings from Fairground Market. My cousin ran down the road for us. I tell you what, they are phenomenal. They crush a lot of other restaurants in the area, or even a lot of Phoenix if I have to say so myself.
Crappie?
I don't know.
Seems like decent.
Crappie!
Bluegill.
No!
Hey, just started taking that shit. I was trying to eat a chicken wing.
Aha!
What bait you using?
Little mealworm on a little grub. Green light, working magic already. And I have to rinse my hand off in some lake water and go back to eating.
You have a garbage bag over there, Greg?
No.
You don't have a bag right there?
Oh.
That I can use.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hope.
Probably has PTSD too.
Probably.
Little shit.
Yeah, I got another one.
Crappy. So I have
Bluegill.
on the side.
I was sitting where Marie was, and that heater went flying towards my face. Bluegill.
Double. What'd you get, Murray?
Probably the same bluegill you just had. Oh, you got one too?
Yeah. Look at that.
This is a fishing couple.
Twinsies.
Cheers.
Twinsies. No, you can't have it.
Izzy, you want to fish for dinner?
So at this point, I began to pick up for the day. And I do have to apologize. I did not realize how poor GoPros do at night. And then on top of that, the cold ended up altering the colors a little bit. But anyhow, I appreciate you all watching today. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about my videos, my tips for how I can improve my video quality, or even just fishing gear, spots, recommendations, things like that, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a comment below. And then don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. This Saturday, I'll also be out doing an ice fishing tournament on Lake Erie with another one of my buddies here from Pennsylvania. So it'll be a nice 8-hour long tournament, and I'll try to catch all the action for you guys and maybe make a little better quality video than this. So thank y'all and have a wonderful day.